Sometimes you find yourself on a small, old, rusty ferry on a fjord, surrounded by a landscape that looks nothing like where you grew up. You're far from family, in a country that isn't your own, speaking a language that isn't your own, and with a group of people you met only a year back. But for some reason, these people came to be important, and somehow we are home. But what is it that really gives you that feeling? And where do you go to find it?
It's like mix of ice and slush and shit.
I like to think that there's no one definition for it. We all shape it based on how different things makes us feel. Just as a seed needs the right environment to grow, so too do we need the right conditions to develop into who we are meant to be. For some, it is the home where they grew up. For others, it's another city in their home country. But for me, it was further. A place creates a base for the growth, but just as a seed needs water, air and warmth, also we need more. Finding the things that give us joy and make us feel alive creates experiences that shape and motivate us. But most importantly, we need people around us whose warmth, encouragement and trust helps us to be ourselves and challenge the path we are on. We shouldn't need to be perfect or the best to feel accepted. Our growth should not be just about becoming more knowledgeable or skilled. It is a process of accepting ourselves and the people around us as we are. When I find these people who accept me and share the same purpose and rhythm, I know I'm one step closer to feeling at home.
I think to really create a community, it's important to be doing things together. Like something happens when you're acting, reacting, and creating as a group. And it really is not about the outcome, but it's in the process of doing that you find a sense of connectedness and belonging.
That ramp there of a girl's snowy dream. Fular. Not for this year.
Yeah, that makes sense because then one can go left and right and straight up.
It's quite simple, but it took a really long time to find it. And now that it's there, of course, it's the most obvious thing in the world. It's about being with people who accept and appreciate all of you, whether it's the need for a slow morning and an extra pot of coffee or the urge to race to the top of a mountain and pick the first line.
3, 2, 1, dropping.
And we say that people make places, meaning that places change as people change. But what that also means to me is you can't be in the right place without the right people. And really, we need to stop adapting to the space that is given or seems to be set for us. Because if we work together, we can create one where we really wish to be.
A physical place really doesn't define home for me. I love to explore new places and spaces, to try new things, and I love a good adventure where you're not quite sure what you'll find. I search for it everywhere though, a space where I could be confident enough not to try to fit into any mold, where I could allow myself just to be me and to belong. And I think that's what I found in the mountains. No one really fits into the mountains anyway. The mountains don't discriminate or judge. They don't give praise, but they do punish if you're not prepared. I think that's what I like the most. And then I found home within the home. I found my people in the mountains. The community we created, it breeds confidence and belonging. It feels so good to have found a space where I can continue to push and explore. Because I feel like if you don't explore and try different things, how will you ever find out where your home is?